Hey, it's me, Nars. I'm back with another episode of Every BTAS Ranked and Reviewed. This time, we're tackling the fourth episode of the series, The Last Laugh. It's starting to really bother me how different all of these episode orders are. On Max, The Last Laugh is listed as the 15th episode. The 15th! Now I even have folks in my comments telling me what order they remember them airing in. On one hand, I absolutely love hearing first-hand experiences with the show. Leave yours in the comments if you want. But on the other, it makes the broadcast order even more confusing. I'm starting to think even Wikipedia has it wrong. In the end, all that matters is that they get reviewed, so on with the show. I want to talk a little bit about the splash art for each episode. They do such a great job at setting the tone for the series, and I always admire when contemporary cartoons keep that tradition alive. This one, however, is just terrifying. Tell me in the comments, if you saw this episode on TV as a kid, would this art give you nightmares? It would for me. Our episode begins on April Fool's Day, following a smelly barge around Gotham City. It's being driven by a mysterious non-Joker clown, and the stench is starting to cause problems, meaning uncontrollable laughter. Yep, if I remember correctly, this is the first instance of laughing gas in the series. Back at Wayne Manor, which, side note, has adorable bat ears, Bruce is having a shave. I love these little moments that humanize him. Even Batman gets pricked by his razor every once in a while. And finally,
Rough night of crime fighting, sir?
Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. Entering with a quip, very fitting. Alfred knows how to commit to a bit, too. No wonder I love him. The animation in this episode is a little strange, but very expressive. It's fun to see how it evolves over the series. Bruce hears on the radio that hundreds of Gothamites have gone laughing mad, and immediately chalks it up to the Joker's antics. Side note, the animation team really knows how to make uncontrollable laughters look both funny and scary. The movement and interactions of the Jokerized citizens is kinda goofy, but their faces are really unnerving. Under the barge, two goons take advantage of the chaos and steal some gold for their boss. The Joker takes off himself to get in on it too. Back at the Batcave, Batman analyzes the gas and finds out that long exposure will result in permanent insanity. Unfortunately, it's reached the manor and Alfred has been affected. With renewed purpose, Batman catches the barge to see what's up. After fighting off the goons, Bats is bested by a robo-clown and left in the bay to drown, but the Batboat comes to rescue him just in time. At the Ace disposal plant, Joker prepares the barge for another go around the city. Another fight ensues, and Bats gets the masks off the goons. The second round with Clapton Clown almost ends in Batman's second defeat, but he manages to get the better of him. Between this and Heart of Steel, there sure is a lot of super advanced robot tech in Gotham. Where did the Joker even get a robot clown? Do you think it was special ordered or he just popped by more for Lex? The heavily themed evil contraption business must be booming in Gotham. Either that or Joker is a secret genius. It's the first one. We return to poor Alfred cleaning up Wayne Manor, and we end on Bruce's own April Fool's joke. I'm not gonna lie, I had to take a break from watching this episode in the middle. Maybe you can chalk it up to how many times I've seen this series, but this episode just drags for me. The story isn't particularly interesting. I mean, Joker is unleashing laughing gas on the city. Pretty straightforward, no real twists or turns, just a bargain brand Joker plot. He can do better. Aside from the cleverly choreographed fight at the end at the disposal plant, the fights are kinda long for no reason. Mark Hamill does a great job as the Joker as always, but it's interesting to note that there's actually a version of this episode, or at least a few lines, with Tim Curry portraying the Joker.
Oh, that's a joke, right?
You can find the whole thing on YouTube. I'll link it in the comments. I'm a big fan of Tim Curry, but I'm glad that the role went to Hamill in the end. Overall, this episode really isn't anything special to me. Aside from the first with the laughing gas, there's really nothing to make it stand out from the pack, and honestly, it wasn't super enjoyable for me to watch. I'm gonna give it a D tier. At least we're getting out of the B tier. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, I'm giving you a coin for the gumball machine on the way out. See ya!